In 2025, the dream is collapsing for thousands of Filipinos in Europe. Deportation letters, policy crackdowns, and mass returns. Why are these 10 countries sending them back? Is your country on the list? Watch now, before it's too late, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, let's kick things off with Germany, a country known for its efficiency, its love of sausage, and unfortunately, its increasingly stringent immigration policies. Germany has always had a complex relationship with immigration. Remember the whole guest worker program in the 60s and 70s? Yeah, let's just say it wasn't exactly a roaring success. In recent years, Germany has seen a surge in immigration, and with it, a rise in anti-immigrant sentiment. This has led to a tightening of immigration laws, making it much harder for Filipinos and many others to stay in the country legally. We're talking stricter language requirements, more complicated visa processes, and a lower tolerance for even minor infractions. In 2025, we've seen a marked increase in the number of Filipinos being deported from Germany for reasons ranging from visa overstays to failing to meet the ever-changing employment criteria. This trend of tightening immigration policies is spreading across Europe like Nutella on a warm croissant, albeit with far less delicious results. Next up, France, the land of romance, revolution, and deporting Filipino immigrants? You heard that right. France, despite its national motto of liberty, equality, fraternity, has been grappling with its own immigration conundrums. Rising unemployment, social tensions, and the ever-present fear of terrorism have fueled a wave of anti-immigrant sentiment. This has led to stricter immigration laws, making it harder for Filipinos to obtain and maintain legal residency. In 2025, we've seen a noticeable increase in the number of Filipinos being asked to leave France, often for minor infractions, or for failing to meet the increasingly stringent requirements for residency. It seems even the most romantic country in the world has its limits when it comes to welcoming outsiders. Next up, we have Italy, the land of pasta pizza, and sadly, a growing reluctance to embrace immigrants. Italy has experienced a surge in immigration in recent years, particularly from African countries. This influx has put a strain on resources and fueled anti-immigrant sentiment, leading to stricter immigration laws and a less welcoming environment for newcomers. For Filipinos, this has translated into a more difficult path to legal residency and a higher risk of deportation. In 2025, we've seen a disheartening number of Filipinos being sent back from Italy, often for minor infractions or for failing to navigate the labyrinthine bureaucracy of the Italian immigration system. It seems even the allure of ancient ruins and delicious gelato can't completely overshadow the challenges faced by Filipino immigrants in Italy. Hold on to your sombreros, folks, because we're heading to Spain, the land of flamenco paella, and unfortunately, a growing trend of sending Filipino immigrants packing. Spain, known for its laid-back lifestyle and historical ties to the Philippines, might seem like an unlikely place to find anti-immigrant sentiment. However, the country has been grappling with economic challenges and rising unemployment, leading to stricter immigration laws and a less welcoming attitude towards newcomers. This has made it increasingly difficult for Filipinos to obtain and maintain legal residency in Spain. In 2025, we've seen a concerning number of Filipinos being asked to leave Spain, often for minor infractions, or for failing to meet the increasingly demanding criteria for residency. It seems even the warmth of the Spanish sun can't melt away the bureaucratic ice wall facing Filipino immigrants. Right then, let's pop over to the United Kingdom, a nation currently wrestling with its post-Brexit identity and apparently its stance on Filipino immigrants. Since the UK decided to bid farewell to the European Union, it's been like watching a swan try to gracefully navigate a bathtub. A bit awkward, a tad messy, and not entirely successful. Brexit has led to a whole host of changes, including, you guessed it, stricter immigration policies. For Filipinos hoping to work or settle in the UK, it's become a much steeper climb. In 2025, we've seen a surge in the number of Filipinos being denied entry or asked to leave the UK, often for failing to navigate the ever-changing labyrinth of immigration rules. It seems even a shared love of queuing and a good biscuit can't bridge the gap. Now let's pedal over to the Netherlands, a country known for its tulips, windmills, and a certain reputation for tolerance. However, when it comes to immigration, the Netherlands has been experiencing a bit of a headwind in recent years. While the Netherlands has historically been open to immigrants, a combination of factors, including economic anxieties, concerns about integration, and the rise of right-wing populism, has led to a tightening of immigration policies. This has made it more challenging for Filipinos, among others, to make the Netherlands their new home. In 2025, we've seen a noticeable increase in the number of Filipinos facing obstacles in obtaining or renewing visas, as well as a rise in deportations. It seems even the land of clogs and canals has its limits when it comes to welcoming newcomers. Hold on to your frites, folks, because we're heading to Belgium, a country known for its chocolate, its beer, and, unfortunately, its increasingly complex relationship with immigration. Belgium, like many European countries, has experienced a surge in immigration in recent years, leading to a tightening of immigration policies and a more challenging environment for newcomers. For Filipinos hoping to make Belgium their new home, the path has become decidedly more difficult. We're talking stricter language requirements, more complicated visa processes, and a general sense that the welcome mat has been replaced with a beware of dog sign, albeit one written in 3 different languages. In 2025, we've seen a disheartening number of Filipinos facing obstacles in obtaining or renewing visas, as well as a rise in deportations. It seems even the allure of Belgian waffles and world-class chocolate can't completely overshadow the challenges faced by Filipino immigrants. Next up, we're heading north to Sweden, a country known for its stunning landscapes, its love of flat-pack furniture, and, until recently, its reputation as a haven for refugees and immigrants. However, in recent years, Sweden has experienced a surge in immigration, leading to a tightening of its once generous immigration policies. This shift has made it more challenging for Filipinos, among others, to make Sweden their new home. In 2025, we've seen a noticeable increase in the number of Filipinos facing obstacles in obtaining or renewing visas, as well as a rise in deportations. It seems even the land of Vikings and meatballs has its limits when it comes to welcoming newcomers. Hold on to your lederhosen, folks, because we're waltzing into Austria, a country known for its stunning mountains, its classical music, and, unfortunately, its increasingly restrictive immigration policies. Austria, like many European countries, has experienced a surge in immigration in recent years, leading to a tightening of immigration laws and a less welcoming environment for newcomers. For Filipinos hoping to make Austria their new home, the path has become decidedly more difficult. In 2025, we've seen a disheartening number of Filipinos facing obstacles in obtaining or renewing visas, as well as a rise in deportations. It seems even the allure of Mozart and apple strudel can't completely overshadow the challenges faced by Filipino immigrants. Finally, let's journey to Denmark, a country known for its cozy lifestyle, its love of pastries, and unfortunately, its increasingly restrictive immigration policies. Denmark, like many European countries, has experienced a surge in immigration in recent years, leading to a tightening of immigration laws and a less welcoming environment for newcomers. For Filipinos hoping to make Denmark their new home, the path has become decidedly more difficult. In 2025, we've seen a disheartening number of Filipinos facing obstacles in obtaining or renewing visas, as well as a rise in deportations. It seems even the allure of hygge and Danish pastries can't completely overshadow the challenges faced by Filipino immigrants. So, there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of 10 European countries grappling with immigration, and not always in the most welcoming way. From Germany's stricter visa requirements to Denmark's tightened immigration laws, it's clear that the landscape for Filipino immigrants is changing, and not for the better. But this isn't just a European issue, it's a global one. As we move further into the 21st century, the question of who gets to call a place home is becoming increasingly complex. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay hopeful.